Alright guys, this is 14-4. It's pretty simple, but you just need to be careful when you're changing your units. This is using just customary units, so just the units that the United States uses. But you need to know how to change them. I suggest you screenshot this chart right now because you will use it constantly throughout. But you should know these just from basic knowledge. You should know that there's 12 inches in a foot. You should know there's 36 inches in a yard because there's 3 feet in the yard. Again, 1 yard has 3 feet. 1 mile, 5,280 feet. Or if you divide that by 3, 1 mile is 1,760 yards. Now, capacity, we did this Wednesday. Only thing I didn't cover was fluid ounces and tablespoons and teaspoons. But you can look here. For each cup, there's 8 fluid ounces. For 1 fluid ounce, there's 2 tablespoons. And 1 tablespoon, there's 3 teaspoons. It can get a little confusing, but just use this chart. Please screenshot it, okay? You'll be using multiplication and division as it states right here. And weight is the easiest. You have 1 pound, has 16 ounces, and at 1 ton, there's 2,000 pounds. Skip.
How are the quantities in each pair of measurements related to each other? The quantities in each pair of measurements are the same amount. Is the unit on the left in each pair larger or smaller than the unit on the right?
The ones on the left, all the ones that say 1, are they smaller? Or is the number smaller than the numbers on the right?
The unit on the left is larger than the second unit. Is the number of larger units greater than or less than the number of smaller units? The number of larger units is less than the number of smaller units.
Because it can hold more.
How many pints are in 5 quarts? Let's find out.
Well, if you drew your big G and there's 4 quarts, each quart has 2 pints. So in 5 quarts, 5 times 2 is 10. Good job, Meredith. Not Meredith, Brianna.
To change larger units to smaller units, multiply. Why do you need to multiply to change 5 quarts to pints? There are 2 pints in each quart, so multiply to find the total number of pints in 5 groups of 2 pints each. By what number should you multiply to change quarts to pints?
How many pints are in a quart?
You multiply by 2 to change quarts to pints. Think, since 1 quart equals 2 pints, there will be twice as many pints as quarts. So, there are 10 pints in 5 quarts. How many feet are equal to 84 inches? Let's find out.
Since it's going from a smaller unit, inches, to a bigger unit, feet, you're going to divide. Since they are 12 inches in 1 foot, you can do 84 divided by 12.
Are you changing from a larger unit to a smaller unit, or a smaller unit to a larger unit?
Go from small to big. When you go from small to big, you're going to divide.
When you change inches to feet, you are changing from a smaller unit to a larger unit. When you change from a smaller unit to a larger unit, will you have more or fewer units? When you change from a smaller unit to a larger unit, you will have fewer units. Will multiplication or division give you fewer units?
Since your number is getting smaller, you're going to divide.
Division will give you fewer units. So, to change smaller units to larger units, divide. By what number should you divide to change inches to feet?
How many inches are in a foot?
You should divide by 12 to change inches to feet. Why do you need to divide by 12 to change 84 inches to feet?
I don't know.
You divide to change 84 inches to feet because each group of 12 inches is 1 foot. To find the number of 12 unit groups, you need to divide 84 by 12. How many feet are equal to 84 inches?
7.
There are 7 feet in 84 inches.
Good job, guys. All right, now to give you some examples. Yes, you have to complete this bookwork. Stop crying, Jonas. All right, we're going to start at number 1. I'm going to do this, show you some examples. So, number 1, it goes from 6 tons to how many pounds? So, if you know that 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds, what are you going to do? You have 6 tons. You're going from a bigger unit of measurement to a smaller. So you're going to multiply. You're going to multiply 2,000 times 6, and that would give us 12. You get 12,000 pounds. Okay, that's pretty heavy. Now, number 2, you go from quarts to gallons. Now you're going to a bigger unit of measurement, so you're going to divide. And you know that there are 4 quarts in every gallon. So you're going to have to divide 12 divided by 4. And you know that is 3. So it's going to be 3 gallons. You go from pounds to ounces. Since you're going from a big unit, pounds, to smaller, ounces, you're going to multiply. You know that there are 16 ounces per pound. 16 times 7. See, that would be 112 ounces. Now you're going from yards to inches. Be careful with this. It's not going from yards to feet. It's going from yards to inches. Now, there in that table, it gave you a little hint that said there are 36 inches in 1 yard because there's 3 feet in 1 yard. So you would do 36 times 3, which would be 108 inches. Okay? You can pause the video to get those answers, but I'm erasing it. Next, you have to say which one's bigger, 5 feet or 57 inches? Well, I know there's 12 inches in a foot, so I'm going to have to make the unit the same. So 12 times 5 is 60 inches. So 5 feet is bigger. 16 fluid ounces or 3 cups. Now this we have to pay attention. It has fluid ounces. For each cup is 8 fluid ounces. Okay? So you have to do 3 times 8, which will give me 24 ounces. So 3 cups is bigger. 2 tablespoons, 4 teaspoons. Anybody remember that? How many tablespoons are in a teaspoon? Pretty sure it was 3. So that means 2 tablespoons is bigger. You have 3 gallons or 8 quarts. Well, I know there's 4 quarts per gallon. So let's say it's 12 quarts. So 3 gallons is bigger. Oof, that was messed up. And number 12, 13, 14, 15, it already shows you what you're supposed to do. You just have to fill in the blank. You have 4 pints equals how many quarts? Since it's going from a small unit to a bigger unit, you're going to divide. What is 4 divided by 2? I think that's 2. Number 13, tablespoons into teaspoons. You're going to a bigger unit again. It's telling you you're going to divide. So you're going to say 18 divided by 3 is 6. Cups to fluid ounces. It says there's 8 fluid ounces per cup. 2 times 8, 16. 4 tablespoons to teaspoons. It says it's going to a smaller unit. It's going down. You're going to multiply. 4 times 3 is 12. It's literally that simple. If you need to rewatch it, that is fine. But you need to answer all of these questions before you can go on. You do not have to do 9 through 11. Okay? Just get them all turned in on your sheet or sheets of paper and put them on my table for me to check when I come back. Have a good day, guys.